The East Tennessee State Buccaneers are the 16 sports teams representing East Tennessee State University, ETSU, in Johnson City, Tennessee in intercollegiate athletics, including men and women's basketball, cross-country, golf, soccer, tennis, and track and field, women's only softball and volleyball, and men's only baseball and football. The Buccaneers compete in the NCAA Division I and are currently members of the Southern Conference. Teams. A member of the Southern Conference, East Tennessee State sponsors teams in 9 men's and 9 women's NCAA-sanctioned sports. Baseball. ETSU's baseball team won the 2013 Atlantic Sun Tournament with a 7-2 win over Kennesaw State May 26, 2013. The first ever A-Sun championship for ETSU win earned the Bucs their first NCAA tournament appearance in 32 years. Basketball. ETSU has a long history in men's basketball with a record of 1252 to 1005 all-time and 10 overall appearances in the NCAA Men's Division I Basketball Championship, with the last appearance coming in 2017. They appeared in Sweet 16 in 1968 NCAA Men's Division I Basketball Tournament, and have overall tournament record of 2-10. The men's head coach is currently Steve Forbes. He became the 16th head coach in ETSU's 95-year history on March 30, 2015. He most recently served 2 seasons as an assistant coach at Wichita State, where he helped take the Shockers to the Sweet 16 this past season. According to ETSU Director of Intercollegiate Athletics Drive, Richard Sander, Forbes' recruiting ties and his extensive background as an assistant coach at the NCAA Division I level, which included a 5-year stop at the University of Tennessee, made him a perfect fit for ETSU. ETSU has also had success with their women's basketball program, going to the NCAA Women's Division I basketball championships in 2008, 2009, and 2010. Besides appearing in the NCAA Women's Division I basketball championship 3 times, they have also appeared Women's National Invitation Tournament 3 times, with their most recent appearance coming in 2015. Overall, the women's program has 543 to 597 record. The women's head coach is currently Brittany Essel. She became the 8th head coach in the 46-year history of East Tennessee State University women's basketball on May 8, 2013. The 2013-14 campaign, in which the team went 9-21 overall, was Essel's first leading the Bucs after spending 3 seasons as the head coach at Belmont University in Nashville. In 2014-15, ETSU experienced an unbelievable turnaround under Essel with a 16-game win progression from 2013-14, where the Bucs went 9-21. The total win improvement was the second best in the country. The 2014-15 win total of 21 marked the first time since the 2009-10 season that ETSU reached 20 wins. Led by Essel, the Bucs made it to the Southern Conference Tournament Championship game, falling to No. 1 seed Chattanooga in overtime, 61-56. ETSU appeared in the Women's National Invitational Tournament, WNIT, for the 3rd time in school history, falling short to NC State, 73-59. Football. East Tennessee State established its first football team in 1920 when the university was still called East Tennessee State Normal School. ETSU fielded a team every year until the 2004 season, when the decision was made to disband the program based on the recommendations of a 1999 athletic task force and then university president Paul Stanton. In January 2013, the Student Government Association approved a student fee increase that would help fund and resurrect the program. Former University of Tennessee head coach Philip Fulmer has been given the task to help guide the direction of the new program. On the recommendation of Coach Fulmer, ETSU hired former University of North Carolina head coach Carl Torbush as the team's new head coach. In the fall of 2017, the Buccaneers will begin playing on their newly erected football stadium. Notable football alumni include Donnie Abraham, Earl Farrell, Thane Gash, Gerald Sensabaugh and Mike Smith. A couple of the more memorable highlights of ETSU football history include the 1969 team that went undefeated and beat Louisiana Tech, led by Terry Bradshaw, in the Grantland Rice Bowl in Baton Rouge, LA, and the 1996 team that went 10-3 and advanced to the Division I AA quarterfinals after defeating Villanova 35-29 in a first-round playoff game in Memorial Center. Men's golf. The men's golf team has won 24 conference championships. Ohio Valley Conference 3. 1970, 1972, 1976. Southern Conference 19. 1979-83, 1989-92, 1994-96, 1998-2001, 2005, 2015-17. Atlantic Sun Conference 2, 2007, 2010. Their best finish in the NCAA Division I championship was third place in 1996. Notable ETSU golfers include Eric Axley, Reese Davies, David Ager, Larry Hinson, Mike Holbert, Keith Nolan, J.C. Sneed, Bobby Watkins, and Garrett Willis. Southern Conference. On May 30, 2013, the Southern Conference announced that it was extending an invitation for membership to the Buccaneers, effective July 1, 2014. ETSU accepted the invitation and joined Mercer and VMI in the conference, replacing Appalachian State, Davidson, Elon and Georgia Southern beginning in the league's 2014 season. The Buccaneers rejoined the league after a 9-year absence. Bucky's background begins with the story of the East Tennessee State University nickname, the Buccaneers. A brief history begins with a buccaneer, who once roamed a vast area which stretched from the Florida Keys northward. Johnson City, home of ETSU, is located among the mountains of eastern Tennessee and is a great distance from the ocean. For this reason, one might wonder why ETSU would select a buccaneer as their mascot. The answer is not that simple. Apparently, geologists and archaeologists teamed up and discovered an underground river near the university several years ago, named Pirate Creek. It evidently winds its way through many subterranean tunnels. It is thought that these caverns at one time channeled all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. Soon after this discovery, the legend of Buccaneer Jean-Paul Lebuc was found in history books. The legend tells that Lebuc was a nuisance and terror. Evidently, he was looking for a place to hide his great store of gold and treasure, and find safety for himself. He sailed north in search of a new home and began to look inland. Legend states that he discovered the underground river near Johnson City and called Pirate Creek his home. Geologists feel that the upheaval of the Earth's crust, which now blocks the channel, possibly killed Lebuc. This legend is widely accepted and is one way to explain why an inland school would choose a pirate nickname. Official website.